Verse 22, his master replied, you wicked servants, I will judge you according to your own words. So you knew that I am a harsh man, withdrawing where I did not deposit and reaping what I did not sow. Why then did you not deposit my money with the bank? And upon my return I could have collected it with interest. Verse 24. Then he told those standing by, take the mina from him and give it to the one who has 10 minas. Are you listening? Verse 25. Master, they said, he already has 10. This is the key places here, the next two verses. He replied, I tell you that everyone who has will be given more. But the one who does not have, even what he has will be taken away from him. Verse 27. And these enemies of mine. Who can look at that first word after the 27? A and D. And these enemies of mine. That's a fourth group. We have the three servants and these enemies of mine, who are unwilling for me to rule over them. Bring them here and slay them in front of me. The parable of the 10 minas. In Luke chapter 19 is the parable of 10 minas, and Matthew is the parable of the three servants. Essentially, they are the same. Just like the four Gospels. You have one confirming the other. Right? You have the book of Chronicles confirming the book of Kings and Samuel. And so you see that's what you have with these two parables. They are essentially the same. Who are the fourth group? That's located in Luke's parable, but not in Matthew's parable. The fourth group is a parabolic group that reflects a separate community of people that were not the sons of the kingdom or the good seed. Okay? The good seed, the sons of the kingdom, were noted to be thrown out into outer darkness in order for them to subsequently do what? Weep and gnash their teeth. Are you guys with me? Okay, skipping some notes. Instead, this fourth entity is executed and slain versus the third servant, the wicked, lazy servant, who was thrown out into the outer darkness where there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Let's continue our study. You guys, I brought you the paper. You can see two verses to help us identify who's who and what's what. Sister Janice, Matthew chapter 8, verse 12. But the sons of the kingdom will be thrown into the outer darkness. Who will be thrown in the outer darkness? The sons of the kingdom. Very important. They'll be thrown where? Into the outer darkness. Sister Iris, are you with me? The sons of the kingdom will be thrown into the outer darkness where there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Who will be doing the weeping and the gnashing of teeth? In Matthew chapter 8, verse 12. The sons of the kingdom. Uh-oh. Does that sound right? I had to get a biblical definition of who the sons of the kingdom are. Matthew chapter 13, verse 38. The field is the world. And a good seed represents the who? The sons of the kingdom. Who is the sons of the kingdom? I have it a bold underline for you. They are the good seed. Did you get that? The weeds are the sons of the evil one. So now you have another group. You have on one hand the sons of the evil one, which are the weeds. And on the other side you have the sons of the kingdom, which are the good seed. Did you get that? Who's the ones that are thrown in outer darkness? Is it the sons of the kingdom or the sons of the evil one?
Sons of the kingdom.
No! The sons of the good seed. How is that possible? Sister Iris, are you listening? There is a sad reality, unfortunately, of a theological term called the carnal Christian. Remember, he will be saved by fire. He will suffer loss. 1 Corinthians chapter 15, 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 15. He will suffer loss and he will be saved by fire. Yet he himself will be saved. He remains as the good seed minus rewards. He will suffer loss. 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 15. Do you guys see that? Listen. What does the term outer darkness mean? It's not hell. Because the good seed, sons of the kingdom, are not thrown in hell. Only 3 times the term outer darkness is used in our Bible. In Matthew chapter 8, where we read, Matthew chapter 22, and chapter 25. Each of which is referring to the sons of the kingdom, the believers, who will be thrown or sent outside. Outside where? What's the idea? The idea is that there's a banquet. There's a celebration. And we want to put on not our current culture eyeglasses when we read the Bible. We want to look back at how they used to do their celebrations and weddings and banquets and so on. They used to do it at nighttime. At nighttime. And the place would be lit up inside. And those who were not inside, or who were not allowed to be inside, who did not come dressed properly, were sent where? Outside into the darkness. Good job. Good job. Okay? Good job in discovering that believers can be inside the banquets, rejoicing, and believers can also be sent outside, Matthew chapter 22. So if you're not dressed properly, if you do not have the gold, the silver, the precious stones, friends, you will be outside. Cast him hand and foot and throw him outside, where there will be what? Weeping and gnashing of teeth. Friends, do not say, I am saved and I am content with being saved. No, there's an S parts. If we do not have a good sanctification, if we do not live for the Lord, if we live a life of sin, and we ignore the sanctification, we will spend our time where? Oh, Lord have mercy. I always say, I need to get coffee, Pete's Coffee, organic coffee. Friends, the sanctified believers, the good seed, though they are believers, if they do not keep the life pure, they do not have a good sanctification, where will they be sent? To the outer darkness. And what will they do? Rejoice? No. They will be weeping and gnashing their teeth. Believers. The good seed, the sons of the kingdom. Is it a license to sin to say that I am eternally secure? I cannot lose my salvation, and salvation and justification is free? Does that give me permission to sin? No. Don't be a fool. Walk circumspectly, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. Be careful. Be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, is like a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour. Friends, there is the good seed, sons of the kingdom, and there is the bad seed, weeds, sons of the evil one. The sons of the evil one are slain in our Luke 19 parable. They are the fourth group that is killed. Okay? They are not thrown into outer darkness. They are slain. The third servant, the lazy one, the wicked servant, is the one that will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. God forbid that any one of us misuse what we call our Intel Pentium processor, Jesus inside, and live a lazy life, not for the Lord. Don't be a fool. You don't want to be outer dark in the outside darkness, weeping and gnashing teeth. Instead, you want to make heaven joyous and worth the while. Life is short and soon is going to pass. But only what you've done for the Lord is going to last. Only what you've done. Justification is free, non-meritorious. But sanctification is hard. It's merited. You must earn it. You must work. You must suffer. You must pick up your cross. It's not easy. Not easy. The term outer darkness is found only in Matthew's Gospel 3 times. We talked about Matthew 8, Matthew 22, and Matthew 25. It's not Gehenna, hell, or the lake of fire. No, unlearn. Unlearn. This is the fault of Lordship salvation teaching, which has no place in their theology, for them to have the carnal Christian. They don't know what to do with the believer who's living a life of sin, or the secret disciples like Joseph of Arimathea and Nicodemus. They didn't want to lose their jobs by claiming they know Christ. Yes, keep it quiet. Is that a good sanctification? No. Are they saved? Yes, they are. Did you get that? Very important to apply to today's preaching. Nicodemus is saved, though he only came to Jesus under cover of night. He didn't want to lose his job as a Pharisee.
Right.
You see that? But Jesus talked to him and said, you must be born again.
Yeah.
And he believed. Nicodemus too, he was defending Christ in court and provided the burial spot. Nothing in my hands I bring, simply to thy cross I cling. The summary of the four groups that we talked about is the maximal servants. Those who made the 5-10. Those who took the 1 talent from the lazy servant. See that? God give us the wisdom to be like this servant. Luke 19 it says, well done, good and faithful servant. Then you had the mediocre servants. The mediocre servants is who? Is the one that had the 2 talents and made it 2 more. God rewarded him, but did not say, well done. Did you get that? Friends, there's gold, there's silver, and there's precious stones. God give us the wisdom for us to be golden disciples. Otherwise you will be a silver or precious stone. You notice the gold is higher than the silver and the silver higher than precious stone. We are not all equal. Justification is free. Jesus paid it all. But sanctification is costly. I cannot stress that enough.